All right. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live for the world's largest pet walk. We are so excited to have you join. As you're tuning in, please drop into the chat where you are watching from, if you have any of your pets with you, and if you're walking, tell us where you plan on walking so that we can start checking that out as we wait for people to join. Um, and then as we wait, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ashley Drew. I'm the National Director of Special Events and Field Development here at Pet Partners. And so I oversee all of our fun peer to peer events, such as the Walk, Treats and Sweets Day, and Pet of the Year, which will be coming up here in the fall and spring of 2023. So we're just so excited to have you here and supporting the walk. Oh, hey, Bree. Thanks for tuning in from Reno. All right. So, as we're waiting for others to tune in, I'd love to introduce you to some of my wonderful guests that I have joining me here today. We have Kristen from Blue Shield of California, who is one of our titanium sponsors for the walk this year. Kristen, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure thing. Thanks, Ashley. I'm Kristen Surf, and I'm President and CEO of Blue Shield of California Promise Health Plan, which is our Medicaid or Medi-Cal business here in California. And collectively together, we at Blue Shield of California are a California only not for profit health plan that offers plans and coverage
Oh,
for all Californians at all ages and all stages of life with over 4.6 million members. And
wow.
yeah, and I am like super excited to be here because I love pets. So thank you for having us. And it's a wonderful thing to be able to sponsor the world's largest pet walk for the second year because we know and promote the value of pets as part of whole
Yeah.
person care, right? That's literally why we're
Oh, yeah.
walking the talk here. And our health and happiness are so improved by our relationships with our pets. I mean, I absolutely love my
Oh,
dog and such a
that
gift
is
in my
so
life.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, that's great. And it looks like we've got a few more viewers. Hey, Colleen from Granbury and Taryn from Sacramento. And she's got some of her pups, George, a greyhound, and Mason, a border terrier. That's fantastic. We might have some pets make special appearances during this live today, too. And then our other guest is Sharon Alexander, who is the wonderful leader for Pet Partners of Greater Dallas. And so they're actually our national walk champion this year. We're honoring their group and Carolyn Marr, who was one of their members. So, Sharon, do you want to share a little bit about yourself and what it means to be the national walk champion this year?
Well, we are extremely honored to be the part of the National Walk Champion. I think that's really wonderful that we were approached so that we could honor our co-founder,
Hmm.
Carolyn Marr. She was with Pet Partners for many, many years and had several dogs and rabbits, and uh, she, she was it was a thrill to be able to honor her in this wonderful manner because she truly believed in the human animal bond that was put forth by Pet Partners. And she was just such a wonderful woman and active participant for many, many years. She was an evaluator, she was an instructor. And so a lot of us who knew her, we received just such wonderful advice from her over the years, and really appreciated everything that she constantly did and promoted through Pet Partners. But we have some walkers this year that
Hmm.
we are going to be walking at one of our local parks here in Richardson, Texas, called Cottonwood. And we will be there Saturday, the 24th, starting at 9 a.m. And we'll do a little walk with whomever would like to join us, and we'll provide refreshments and some snacks. And I do have, thanks to you, Ashley, you sent us some Blue Dog. I'm looking over at them now. Some Blue Dog treats that we'll be
Yep.
passing out to our participants, and probably anyone else that happens to join us the day they see us. So I'm very excited about all of that. Our weather is cooling down a little bit, so I'm hopeful that the day that we walk, it'll be probably in the 80s that morning, maybe in the upper 70s if we're
Yeah.
really, really lucky. And
Fingers crossed.
yeah, keep fingers crossed on that one. But I think by the time it's the walk starts and then goes for an hour or so,
Hmm.
we'll be within a zone of temperature that is not going to be horrible. So
Well, that sounds really lovely. Well,
yeah.
and then for those of you who are just now tuning in, welcome. We are here to celebrate the world's largest pet walk presented by Wellness Pet Company. And if you haven't registered for the walk yet, there's still time. There's no cost to register. If you're motivated by prizes like some of us are, when you fundraise, you can earn prizes at $50 or more. You can earn a pet bandana at $100 or more. You can earn the pet bandana and a shirt. And then we've got tons more fun stuff. We can drop in a link a little bit later, but all those incentives are listed on our website. The website's user friendly. And then, oh, more importantly, Walk Day is always our fourth Saturday in September. So this year it'll be Saturday, September 24th, and you can walk anytime, any place, any distance, anywhere in the world because we've got supporters in the US and 15 other countries. And so having our walk pretty much anywhere without any specific locations allows everybody to come together and celebrate on that one day. And we absolutely love seeing the pictures and the videos. Be sure to use our hashtag pet partners, hashtag world's largest pet walk. I see we keep having some more people join, which is wonderful. Hey, Diane from Tucson. I'll actually be walking with Diane and our local community partner, which is Pet Partners of Southern Arizona. So we're going to have a couple of different walk sites this year. So that should be a lot of fun. And it'll probably be very hot here as well. Um, some other fun stuff. So you can still earn your incentives, like we mentioned before. And oh, something fun that we have, some exciting news is Wellness is doing a dollar for dollar match up to $5,000 right now. So if you make any donations online, your donation will be matched 100% up until we reach that $5,000 mark. And I think we've raised almost $2,000 so far, and it just opened up on Tuesday. So we're raising about $1,000 a day through that match, which is absolutely incredible. Special thanks to our sponsors. Wellness Pet Company is our presenting. Obviously, Blue Shield is our titanium. And then also Dog is Good for Good, which is a foundation out of California as well. They're a bronze sponsor. And so we're so grateful for all of their incredible support. But enough about me talking. Let's hear more from y'all. So, Kristen, tell us a little bit about what your employees and your team is going to be doing for Walk Day. Is everybody coming together? Are they working or walking wherever they are? What's kind of the plan?
They're walking where they are. So we are proud to have employees in 52 out of 58 counties in California.
Oh,
So
wow.
we have a very well spread out and diverse workforce that is all going to come together virtually. And to the extent that people are in the same neighborhood, we're encouraging them to hang together. And I think people know that I love a little competition. So we've added some enticement and some competition as well. Um,
Perfect.
there's nothing that we love more than a good walkathon. So
Hmm.
it's always great to see how many steps people get in. And we're certainly also hoping, I know that we're nowhere near that Texas and Arizona heat, but we are very hot in California right now. So we're
Yeah.
hoping that by that Saturday, we are a lot cooler.
Yeah.
So that
It
we
seems
can
like
really,
everybody's getting humidity these days, like
it's
even
very
the drier
humid.
states.
Yeah. Haven't lived on the East Coast in 20 years to avoid that. Well,
Well, that's wonderful. Well, Sharon, why don't you tell us a little bit about how y'all are helping to spread the word in your community about what you guys are doing and where you're walking?
Well, we've posted on our Facebook page. I have also placed it for, gosh, the last 3, 4 months in our monthly newsletter so that our
Fantastic.
members are well aware that it's approaching. And then I've sent out several announcements. We normally send out announcements of special events and that sort of
Hmm.
thing. So this is considered a special event.
Yeah.
So I've sent it out through that. Also, have gone around to several of our local uh, pet pet stores like PetSmart and Petco, and we've
Okay.
had put out posters. Also, local veterinarians and
Hmm.
groomers as well, so that other people in our community can be aware that there is going to be a walk, on the 24th. So, we've tried to cover
Yeah,
as many bases as we possibly could.
that's wonderful. I love it. What are some other fun things that each of you want to share?
Well, I'll just share that Dean is very adventurous. He's certainly every bit the pandemic puppy. And so we are very fortunate to live in a rural mountain town and get out quite a bit. So in the summer, he spends his time paddleboarding and hiking and doing all that fun stuff. And in the winter, he's a snowshoer and a downhill sledder,
Oh,
with
How
my
wow.
nieces and
cute.
nephews.
Oh,
So
my goodness. I wish we had a video of that. That would be just,
we'll have to make that happen because he loves it, and he's certainly. It's really great to see also just how dogs adapt to folks of all ages.
yeah.
My grandma's 94, and she'll be out here visiting, and he loves to walk with her just as much as he loves to hike with me. So
Oh,
there's
yeah.
something really special about how dogs just connect into us and really adapt and adjust and support whomever they're with. It's very awesome to see.
Yeah. It's so great. I mean,
Boy.
that human animal bond is just so incredibly powerful. I love it.
Yeah.
What about you, Sharon? You want to talk a little bit about your group and if anybody's tuning in that might not be a therapy animal team, how they might be able to get involved?
Sure. Well, I it seems like I'm constantly having people reach out from the community.
Hmm.
Particularly recently, a lot of libraries are now wanting to have our animals and our teams come out and participate. Whether it's weekly or monthly. I have events that are coming up, de-stressing type events. So our teams are I get a really good response from our team since it is all volunteer, and
Hmm.
it's really very gratifying to me to know that they're responding to requests that we have coming, particularly from the colleges.
Nice.
I've got one this morning that came in from Texas Women's University. Their campus would like us to come on for a de-stress event, and
Fantastic.
so yeah, that's really very exciting for us. I personally currently do not have a pet partner. Mine have recently passed away this spring and summer.
Oh,
So
I'm so
Emmett is
sorry.
new. Oh, well, it happens. But
Yeah.
Emmett is new. I'm working with him. And for those of you out there who are thinking about doing volunteer work with pet partners, probably one of the very first steps is, if you do already have a dog or whatever, a cat or whatever the other 7 species or 8 species that are allowed by pet partners. I think the most important thing in the beginning is the socialization. You know, um, Sometimes we start out with animals that are rescues.
Mhm.
You may or may not know what their past history is. So when you want to work with them, the socialization aspect of that is so very, very important, because we want to develop that calm demeanor
Yep.
in our therapy, animal assisted therapy uh, teams. And so that's, to me, that's very important. Plus, then you have your command training, and that would probably, you're going to incorporate that as time goes on. Um, but the social skills are the basic ones. And of course, you need to know the sit, the stay, the down,
Yep.
and for them to be able to focus on you, to listen to you, is very important. That's some of the first primary steps that I feel is important. Then, of course, you need to take the handler's course through Pet
Yep.
Partners. And after that, after you complete that and you receive your certificate, then you can determine when you and your partner are ready to take your evaluation.
Perfect.
I do that as well. I do evaluations. We do our evaluations here in Dallas about once a month. I have two evaluation teams, and so we kind of alternate back and forth. Um, the evaluation is normally about 45 minutes, and we look at both the animal and the handler, which is very important for the handlers to remember, as
Mhm.
we're evaluating you as well.
Yeah.
How well are you in tune with the animal? How well are you practicing your yayaba techniques
Mhm.
and your pets techniques, that sort of thing. And once you get past that and you get your rating, then you're ready to submit all your final papers to Pet Partners and receive your Pet Partner registration. And I know here in Dallas, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, I would send out notifications to all of our members or those people that are new that have passed the registration process. We send out all the special events to you. Plus, we have a very long list of ongoing, from hospitals and
Sure.
senior centers, and they're looking for teams to come on a regular basis. So we put that in our monthly newsletter for everybody, as
Nice.
well as there will be special announcements periodically throughout the month that are coming up. And so that kind of gives everybody a heads up. um, and if they need additional help, if they want to establish a program somewhere, such as a library, we help them through that process as well. And we also offer shadowing services,
Very
so that
nice.
if you're not quite comfortable yet on going someplace on
Mhm.
your own, we do try to pair you up with existing teams to help you integrate into the community, so that you and your animal feel comfortable doing the volunteer work. So it's
Absolutely.
it's it's all part of our group, and we've always reached out that way to help people adapt. So
Well, that's
it's worked.
awesome.
It's worked really well.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, if you're just tuning in, we're just talking a little bit about the walk and how some of our community partners are getting involved with the walk. Some of our teams, like North Carolina Pet Partners, have involved some of the hospitals that they visit at to join their walk team and help them fundraise. And so it's been really incredible seeing how people are involving people that might not have been familiar with the world's largest pet walk, but are now involved and year over year getting very excited to get involved and support. And so, Kristen, why don't you tell me a little bit about how your teams are fundraising? Because I think when they support, Blue Shield donates. Is that correct? Or am I
Yeah,
misremembering?
we have a very awesome program here called company sponsored Dollars for Doers.
Yeah.
So what happens is you let folks know what you did, and then they get dollars that they can go ahead and donate to Pet Partners and any other nonprofit organizations through the program. So they're both fundraising and have the opportunity to gather up those dollars for doers, and it's just really fun. And kind of aids in the competition we talked about
Yeah.
earlier, like who can get the
That
most.
yeah, that's awesome. And how many walkers are you up to? Because I think last time I talked to Tamika, it was over 500 were registered through the Benevity
Wow.
portal.
Oh yeah, we're over 500 and we're growing. We just released a very exciting video featuring myself and some of our other executive sponsors and their pets to kind of pump everybody
Awesome.
up and get them
Yes.
involved. So more to come. I'd love to see if we could get 750 or 1,000. So we'll
I
keep going.
Yes, I love it. I love it. The last 2 years, you guys have won the sneaker award for top, corporate partner for having the most walkers and raising the most money. So it's so exciting to see that, internal competition and camaraderie as well for everybody getting involved and more supporting year over year. It's so wonderful and so exciting. And I think we've got a kickoff with our CEO in 2 weeks too, and she'll be joining and talking to your team. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So we're super excited. Can't wait. I think we'll have a really great day. And we actually, I think, do it a little early. I think we do it on September 20th and, encourage folks to do it during work because
Yeah,
sometimes we need to take a break and that's
yeah,
okay.
that
Um,
is.
so that's also another really fun benefit to get folks out of their chairs, out and about, and just really enjoying some fresh air.
Yeah, enjoying the benefits of being healthy and active with pets. I love it. I think that's so great. If any of our viewers have any questions about the walk, please feel free to drop them in the chat. And then, Melissa, I see your question. We'll have our therapy animal program answer that and contact you directly for that. But any other walk related questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll also be dropping both Blue Shields and Greater Dallas's walk team pages in there too. So if you're not supporting the walk but want to donate in honor of one of these two teams, you are more than welcome. But we're so excited. We've got, a little less than 20 days till walk day, and we're at nearly 70,000 out of our $100,000 goal. So we're doing really well. And so if you want to donate, you can go to petpartners.org/WLPW for World's Largest Pet Walk. And you can register to become a walker. You can join any of our teams. We have a Pet Partners staff team that you're welcome to join. Or you've got other people that might be in your area. So you can always email me directly and I can see if there's other walkers that you can gather with in person. Um, but we're just really excited to have a fun day. Do you guys have any other like walk day wishes to tell everybody, what they should do to have fun or any last things?
Have fun, bring water, right?
Oh,
Focus
yeah.
on your pets,
Hydrate.
Yes.
absolutely. And
Bring water.
treats too, clean water and treats and a lot of love. And, it's not about how far you walk, it's more about just having the fun. And we're a super inclusive company. So, heck, if you don't have a pet, get out there too, right? Like,
Yeah,
let's just get everybody out and walking and encouraged and excited. So,
I love
that's where,
it.
yeah, that's where we're at. I think Dean's excited too. So hopefully we'll add some swimming at the end.
Swimming sounds
That
like a
would be,
great idea.
yeah, that would be fun to watch. Yep. Yeah. Well, this will be Emmett's first walk, so I'm very hopeful that he will be um, very social and learn how to get along with his fellow furry friends.
I
But we'll
love
see.
it.
But yes, bring water if you're going to walk. Yes, please come join us and be a part of this wonderful program. And we certainly do appreciate the opportunity. And once again, we're very honored to be the national walk champions on behalf of Carolyn Marr.
We are so honored to have you, and we are so honored to have you as well, Kristen and Blue Shield, and your incredible support. And then special shout out to Wellness Pet Company. I know they weren't able to join us today, but we're very grateful for their support. And they're coming. They're coming for you. They've got 463 walkers, so they're looking to have a big
Ooh.
turnout too. So we're excited, and thank you both so much for your time. Thank you, everybody who is watching. And if there's any questions you have, just email World's Largest Pet Walk at petpartners.org, and we're here to help. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a beautiful rest of your day and rest of your week. Thanks again.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.